Looking to make a move to Silverado Ranch? Let's discover today what it could offer for you. Welcome to the Aaron Powers Show. I'm Aaron Powers with Keller Williams Southern Nevada, and this is episode 4. Great to have you here. Today we're talking all about Silverado Ranch, one of our great neighborhoods and areas here in Las Vegas, Nevada. It is in the city of Las Vegas. It's actually located just southeast of the Las Vegas Strip. That's kind of the center where we base everything off of here in town. And a big landmark for you probably is the South Point Casino. It's kind of the biggest, tallest thing we have in Silverado Ranch. So as something on the map to look for, that would really be your starting point. And Silverado Ranch I wanted to start there because it really is personal to me. I've actually, first place I moved when I came here to Vegas, and I've lived there for almost 16 years now. So it's really been a great place for me and my family, and I know it is a great place to live as well. So wanted to go over the different characteristics with you. What's going on in the market there? What's the shopping like, what the restaurants like, different parks, things to do, and give you a little bit of insight on what it's really like to live in Silverado Ranch. So we'll go ahead and get through it all for you today, and we're going to start with what's going on in the market there. What's the market like specifically in that area? So I have a few stats I want to go over with you. First one is going to be active listings. So these are homes that are currently on the market, and I'm basing everything off of what was going on last January and what's happening this January. So you get a year-over-year synopsis of what's going on there in the neighborhood. So last January, active listings on the market, we had 112 homes on the market for sale. This January, a year later, we have 144 homes for sale. So that number's actually gone up. Days on market. How long is the property on the market before it gets under contract to sell and goes through the escrow process? Days on market last year, a year ago, we had it was 30 days on market. It took you about average of 30 days to sell a home. This year, we're up to 38 days on the market this January. So that number's gone up a little bit too. And then I want to talk to you about average sales price, right? What are the homes worth? What are they selling for? So average sales price a year ago was at $264,000, so $264,000 in the average sale price. And this January, the number's gone up. We've appreciated. We are at $298,000 on an average sales price for a home in Silverado Ranch. So great news for all you homeowners out there. And then the last number I wanted to give you is how many properties have actually sold. So last January, we had 74 homes sell in Silverado Ranch. Obviously, January is not over. So far this January, we've had 32 sales. So that number's actually gone down a little bit. And really, kind of these numbers is going to go back to really what I've been talking about the first few shows is really the supply and demand, right? The inventory's up, days on market are up, and there's a few, less home selling. So there's more options out there. But the best thing of all of that is to see that your average sales price in the area has gone up. And that's a great thing. You always want to know our market's still doing great there. We do have appreciation. We're just a little more normalized. Taking a few more days to sell, which is totally normal. So I want to go over that with you. And then I want to transition into a little like, what's Silverado Ranch all about? What can you do for fun? What are there things to do there? So one of the big landmarks, like I talked about earlier, is the South Point Casino. Been there for quite a while now, and it's really a great hub to go. Hey, if you want to take your kids and have them hang out in the bowling alley or go see a movie, great place to do that. They have restaurants, and then you can go do some gambling and play the tables. They have a bingo room there, so a lot of different family activities as well as things you can do as an adult. They have a really great spot for coffee and ice cream as well that my wife and I have visited pretty frequently, so definitely check that out. Also, too, some different areas for you, right? Shopping, all up and down Serene. From Spencer to Eastern, you've got a big Walmart, Home Depot, really great hub for shopping. Silverado Ranch Boulevard between Eastern and Spencer is a huge Target shopping center. I know everybody loves Target, so that's definitely a big hub there as well. All kinds of different retail shopping in there. Lots of great things too. A little bit further east over up and down Eastern, which is kind of the border, I would say, of Silverado Ranch on the east side. We have a BJ's that has a lot of amazing food in that parking lot. A lot of different international foods there as well that you can get. Definitely a spot you'll want to check out for some different, eating and things that you can do that isn't necessarily the norm or chains everywhere, right? So definitely good to know about those. Also on Maryland and Silverado Ranch, we have Albertsons on one side of the street and a Smith's on the other. Great place to go for your groceries. And then brand new to Silverado Ranch, last August we had a Sprouts open. If you live in Silverado Ranch, it was like the greatest thing ever when it happened. So Sprouts is definitely the newest, latest, and greatest big shopping experience for all of us that live there. So a little bit about shopping, restaurants as well. City Sushi is a great restaurant that I like. It's on Maryland Parkway, just north of Pebble. And that's great. Right next to that is a place called Pop. You can get all kinds of different sodas, and their cookies are awesome. My wife absolutely loves the cookies there. So definitely check out Pop if you have a chance as well. We'll transition into a little bit about the parks in the area. So we have Desert Bloom Park, we have Duck Creek Park, we have Hidden Palms Park, and Silverado Ranch Park. Now those are the four main parks in the Silverado Ranch area. Silverado Ranch Park, specifically on Silverado Ranch in Gillespie, actually, I know all you dog owners out there, I have dogs as well, love the doggies. They actually do have a gated off area for a dog park. So definitely something good for you to know. They have baseball fields there. You know, a lot of kids' sporting events happen there as well. The other big one, Wigwam in Maryland, is Desert Bloom Park. They also have baseball fields, basketball courts. You know, a lot of great things happen there too. I know in the mornings there are quite a few people that do have like a meetup group with dogs there as well, just no distinct, you know, dog park area. So wanted to give you a couple insights on those as well. Duck Creek actually has a couple basketball hoops, Duck Creek Park, and they actually have a skate park as well. So a little bit different on that one. If you want to get your skateboard or bike going, Duck Creek is definitely a great local place for you also. So definitely wanted to let you know about those. As far as schools go, Silverado High School is the main high school in Silverado Ranch. I actually graduated there back in '06. So all of you that were at Silverado High School, big shout out to all of you guys. So other than that, there are a lot of other, you know, there's Silvestri Junior High. I know there's so many elementary schools. Depending on where your property sits or where it's zoned, I would encourage all of you, go to the Clark County School District, ccsd.net, and make sure you know what you're zoned for if you're thinking about making a move. Definitely important. We have some charter schools, some magnet schools, so many options at the elementary school level for sure. So you'll definitely want to take a look at those, do a little bit of research, ask your real estate agent if you need help with those as well. So hopefully that's some good information for you about the Silverado Ranch area. Definitely a great place to live, lots to do, and if you have any other questions about it, feedback, anything that you may have think I missed or want to know, feel free to ask. I'd love to be able to answer it for you. And who do you know that might be interested in making a move and building their family in Silverado Ranch?